All right. Hello, Tauruses. All right, Tauruses, this is your third monthly message for November. Thank you guys for taking that time to tune in. If you did not watch any previous messages, just click on my channel, scroll down, scroll up, however you might feel guided. This is where the energy of Taurus, so those with rising sign, moon sign, Venus, Mercury, can also receive information and guidance. So you can also check out your other placements throughout those monthlies, okay? Always use your own intuition and discernment. I give names, dates, times, sometimes music, sometimes things are going on, current events, whatever comes forth. As I mentioned previously, you guys are my final zodiac sign working with these particular cards for this month. We are like halfway through, it's 11:14 today as I'm doing this for you. Hopefully I'm going to finish this up. You're going to have at least one more where we connect with the angels and ancestors, but in this one, there could be a completely different story dynamic or give you further clarification and guidance. All right, I'm going to work with the Pasta Tarot in this one. Now some of this I'm kind of getting for some of you, this could be more at the end of the month. Doesn't have to be. I do have a lot of Sag energy. Okay, Scorpio, of course, your opposite. I was also seeing like 11:04. So maybe it's like realize, because so I think like 11:05 was even, you know, that full moon in your guys' energy. This could have definitely brought some emotions, you know, to light during this time. The new moon is 11:20. However, in Scorpio, however, 11:21 was spotlighted for you. Gemini energy as well. So I'm getting Sag Gemini. How interesting. So I saw 5:22 and 5:23. The Scorpio energy too, your opposite. But it could just be those spotlight days for you guys. And then the Sag energy, there's Aquarian here too, and Aries. Now, 326 was spotlighted previously a lot in your second monthly message. So the Aries energy. And then, of course, Libra. So this might interlink as well. There was Aquarius, Virgo spotlighted, Libra, and Gemini energy too in that previous one. However, I'm getting mother energy. So if you have ancestors or something, I'm getting mother, grandmother energy. I'm also getting certain people that are still on this earth, like even a mother's or grandmother's friend that could still be like, okay, you know, a good person. I don't know, someone that you can trust. But I also saw like, so I see birthdays, sometimes I see death days, and this is what gives me guidance. 212 was spotlighted as well, Aquarian energy. What else do I want to say before we begin? 503 Taurus, I did get the name Sarah with an H, the name Matthew, Aubrey or Natalie, Anna, Aaron. These are some different names that weren't spotlighted previously. What else? Billy or William, Hannah. I think I'm going to leave it at that. There was a lot of names previously. Wayne, Dave, Brant. I'm trying to think of all the different names. Okay, Josh. And the ladies' names, a bunch of different ladies' names as well. Anastasia. Okay. Anyways, guys, so I don't know. I just deliver the information, okay? If it has no resonance for you, let it be. Always use your own intuition. I'm actually going to shuffle the deck because I didn't reshuffle it from the last time working with the Libras. I kind of want to get the Palo Santos flaming. We're down to the end. I'm finishing this up for you guys. Like I said, you're going to have at least one more video with the angels and ancestors and the spirit animals. This has been very uplifting, very lovely. Sometimes I open different books. I might open the Akashic Records book, or we'll just see how I feel guided, okay? And I'm going to get some yes or no questions based on all signs, all right, Tauruses? So with the Magic 8 Ball, I did that previously. Maybe I'll start with that, yeah. I don't know. Just a yes or no question. So use your own intuition, whatever your question is regarding this certain person in your life, from Aries all the way to Pisces. So whoever comes to your mind, okay? Now it can be any question from, is this person, is this person compassionate? Is this person a liar? Is this person a karmic? Is this person, whatever, the one who's deceiving? Or are they the one that, or whatever your question might be. Okay. Yes or no questions. Let's begin that. Let's start there, Taurus, with the magic 8 ball. I'm actually pretty excited to kind of, shift and move on. I potentially might do a past life message with the angels and ancestors spread, or I'll do some pick a cards. I haven't done a pick a card or pick a fortune cookie for a little while, and I thoroughly enjoy doing that. So click on my channel if you for those other messages coming forth. All right, if you however you feel guided. Once again, thank you all for taking that time to tune in. Welcome if you're new, and thank you for returning. And I hope this gives you some guidance and clarity, Tauruses, throughout your month of November. And for some of you, it could, because depends on, oh my gosh, depends on when we get this. So I did see like 11/25, 11/26 also spotlighted. Is that going to be like Thanksgiving? It might be. I don't know. But whatever. So the shift is always a very lovely, time of shifting for gratitude as well. Anyways, I'm going to shuffle these on. I might just do a Celtic cross spread, something different. Wow, that one kind of fell. A Queen of Quarta, the Queen of Wands energy coming forth. So I don't know. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be taking this energy on. She's upright, thank goodness. I thoroughly enjoy her. She's very attractive, very beautiful, charismatic, go-getter, very optimistic, and very sweet. Okay? And you got the King of Swords in reverse, though. And that could be the Gemini, okay? Aquarius or Libra. Or this is a masculine, and they don't even have to be the signs. Rude, condescending, manipulative, talking dirty to her, like putting her down or something here. I was also saying about being humbled, right? Humility. This person is pissed because they feel like they're not winning something. They're trying to win some debate or battle or something. I don't know. Okay, what's underneath? And about money. This is a gift. Someone receiving a job even, or a gift, a celebration. I don't know. This is some financial stuff here. Someone sees a star. These are so fun. This pasta tarot. Okay, this is by Rob and Jeff, and the artwork by Lindsay. Okay, and I always think names can be, there can be synchronicities. Okay, all right. I am going to give it a few good shuffles because I haven't shuffled since I did the Libra. So if you have Libra in your chart, check out that one. But yeah, I'm getting like a lot of the Scorpio, your opposite, the Sag energy, Aquarius. In this one, or you have this in your chart, or is it during that time of the season as we shift into Sag energy? Right, 11:04 I think was also spotlighted. 11:05, yeah, 11:04. Maybe something happened right before that full moon. So some of this could reflect some past energy, if that's the situation. This deck is really nice, but it's not shuffling good. So I keep shuffling it until I'm going to get, a good flow. Okay. And I think I'm going to do a different type of spread than I have done. I usually split it in half for the full month, but I think I'm going to get you and them, okay? The main energy surrounding relationships. Oh, yeah, I was going to get the yes or no questions. I'm going to do that at the end in this one. All right, Tauruses. So, and it'll be yes or no for all signs. All right, Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Until this deck isn't shuffling how I want it to. So, or that's how I know that I need to keep shuffling. Because something isn't, it doesn't want to blend. It's like oil and vinegar. This is a fun deck, though, with the pasta tarot. All right. Tauruses. Tauruses for November's monthly message for the highest of the Tauruses. Okay. Now, I'm going to split it. I'll split it in threes. Oh my gosh. No movement. Chariot and reverse. Okay. So this is someone feeling stuck. This is maybe about an actual like vehicle, a trip, a move. This is the Cancerian energy. Someone can't move forward. Someone's not being able to travel, or this could be a change in plans of traveling somewhere. Hangman. Wow, so we have Virgo, Cancer sign energy. I'm also seeing 7-12 again. How interesting. Someone is, it's like before someone takes action to move forward, someone is kind of stuck here. Actually, someone wants to take off and not hear another perspective or something. It's like this person doesn't show up or something, a change in plans. Okay, about work. It's almost like somebody can't go somewhere or take some move or travel somewhere because they got to do work. Or this could have to do with a work vehicle, a work car, working from home. Like the plumber's butt, dude. Someone needs to clear those clogs. 7-8. Wow. So you're dealing a lot with Cancer sign even, or you have that in your chart, cusp energies. Cancer, Virgo, spotlight there. Okay, I'm going to do another shuffle. I don't know why I already split it, right? Okay, let's get the current energy for the Tauruses, the main energy. Okay, I'm going to do you or them, and it can switch. I don't know who you are, right? You, them. All right, the main energy is trying to work together with someone, not being able to move or travel somewhere. That's your card, though. Creating, collaborating, making something. Someone else not showing up, though. Or not pitching in. Someone saying they're going to be late, but they don't show. A no-show. Look at the yellows. Yeah, something going on with someone's vehicle or their car. Maybe they're having car issues. I don't know. The sun in reverse. Unhappy. Someone's very unhappy about something. Someone keeping something in the shadow. This is even maybe doing some inner child work because of the Leo energy. A tower. Wow. Someone going through a big tower. Lots of anxiety, fear, sleepless nights. 9 of Lunga, the tower. 9-16, something could have happened. 9-19. 16. Whoa, something broke. And now someone's like going through a tower moment and they're very unhappy. They're in some shadow work or dark night of the soul even. That's what I'm seeing with this. Whoa. What is going on? Tauruses. A Ford Taurus. Sorry, I don't know. We're talking about the vehicles. So I'm going to move this over here. Let's take another one. What's the main energy over here for this other person or for other Tauruses? This is also someone you're collaborating with. Wow. Yeah. Wow. High Priestess in reverse again. Someone does not want you to trust your intuition. This is someone who acts like they are religious or spiritual. Okay, but she got to read the recipe. She doesn't like trusting her intuition. She's like, to do as I'm guided, making something here. That's probably healing. You know, look, we have the salt and the pepper, not too much salt. Okay. In reverse, she's like trying to copy someone's recipe. I know this seems so odd, but she's not actually, she's acting. You had the copycat there. I don't know who this is. That's a lot that came out underneath here. So this is a weird way of reading. I don't know. We have 5 of Pentacles, someone caught and trapped in their head. Okay, this is about money. Is someone hurt or something? This person's trying to get out of financial stuff. 5 of Minuta. This is one of my favorite 5 of Pentacles, which is pretty good, but someone is really caught in their head about some mental stuff. Someone doing some weird, like someone has, what? 58, 508 Taurus. 82, 82 Leo. Someone could be 58. I don't know why, but it jumped right there. Okay, so all right, I actually like this card. Like, so someone is healing, overcoming something. Maybe it has to do with some, you know, So in this card, this person is hurt. Okay, they maybe have some medical bills. They actually can't go somewhere or do something. You know, you got to feel well, get well better soon. Love, mom. Rolling some dubs, having some soup, feeling better. Someone is overcoming something and feeling better, but there is someone still feeling really caught in their head. Maybe someone doing, dude, someone was trying to do some weird spiritual work. Maybe some people don't believe in this, but this is mental health. This person has some spiritual mental health issues, spiritual psychosis. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. I think it's crazy ones. All right, let's see what's blocking this. This 3. Patiently waiting for this new beginning, to hear some information, for someone to show up, for the, like, how interesting. So I see someone potentially being 30, 308 Pisces, 503. So someone's waiting patiently, okay, for some new beginning, or for an Aries person. The penny for your thoughts, penne pasta. This is like, look, the water, once the water's boiling, you throw it in, it's ready. It's action time. So there's a pause while you're waiting for this water to boil. This is action time. Usually it represents communication as well. To jump into the unknown. So there's a time of pausing, waiting for the right time, for things to heat up. We have the base. We have the flour cooking something up here. Weird. I don't know. This is what was challenging this. So someone feels caught and stuck, waiting for this person, waiting for this communication. They're not, it's like somebody doesn't show up, or they're saying they can't go. With the Knight of Minuta in reverse, this could be another earth sign energy. This is about money, creating something, making something, creating something. I don't know. 3 of Quarta, 3 of Wands. So someone's waiting for this person to show up. Or waiting for it to be the right time for it. For waiting, I see this as well. So when we think about the emotional thing of the water boiling, right? The emotions as well. Jumping into this unknown, it's like there's divine timing about it, to try out something new. The Fool is about trying something new. You have Aries energy, Pisces energy. 308 is spotlighted right there. Someone being 30. Yeah. 82. Okay, we're going to find out what's beyond this High Priestess in reverse, though, because this seems to be an issue. This is like a doppelganger, someone who doesn't want you to trust your intuition, or this is someone who isn't really truly guided to their highest self. They're putting on a show. This could be someone who acts religious or spiritual, but they also share they gossip, they smear campaign. They think they're smarter than others. There's quite a story beyond this. So if you're dealing with this High Priestess in reverse, or you're questioning, see, the thing I get is this other person, or whatever, with the 8 of Swords, 8. With the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands there, someone is caught in their head, wondering if they're crazy. This is, I get feeling trapped into something here. Okay, let's see. Should I just flip it over one card at a time, or flip the whole stack? This is someone who wants to compete and fight with you. They think it's a competition. Gambling. They probably have a gambling addiction. Maybe you play poker with them or something like that. Honestly, I kind of like with, this is the 5 of Wands. So this can be healthy competition, but the other thing is, like, you know, we're trying to win. We're trying to win. But if you're a sore loser, someone maybe trying to have some, I'm telling you, who is trying to have some fucking spiritual battle with you? Or they think that you're competition? Or they're trying to compete with you. That's not why they're not a true high priestess, because this is a dark priestess. This is a feminine energy. Okay. Next, Ace of Wands in reverse. 51, 501 Taurus. This person could also be young, 21. I don't know. 85, 85 Leo, born in 85 even. We're seeing what's underneath this high priestess. There's no passion here. There's no sexual attraction. Okay. And and this person actually lacks inspiration. So they want to always try and compete. This is an energy drainer. Maybe she wants to argue about sex. I don't know. Sex before marriage. All right. There's divine timing. I play 110. There's good fortune. I get like, no, it could be a different type of dynamic where she wants to argue about sexual things. Also, maybe because she doesn't act spiritual, or maybe she thinks this is like sex work. I don't understand. Or that somebody... See, if it was upright, then someone intuitively would know that there is this inspiration, this passion. Someone else is like winning. Why is this person doesn't get it? Like if they do act religious or spiritual. There's divine timing, good fortune coming in. And this person doesn't see it. So there is some regrets or boredom, apathy. Flora Filipina. Like someone's like, I don't really like this. I don't like this. Like, look, she doesn't like these types of pastas here. 10-4, Libra. There is some regrets or some boredom. This is like doing it out of boredom. So there is some type of divine timing, okay, and good fortune regarding, maybe this person was trying to get somebody or talking about somebody having sexual things. I don't know, because we have the Ace of Wands, which is a tiny little thing in their hand, or talking about maybe spreading lies or rumors. It's no one's business about some there's a thing of sacred union. This person actually lacks any inspiration or creativity. I don't know. They think it's competition. A Virgo, Pisces energy potentially, or you have this in your chart. Okay, the Hermit is like, I'm just gonna walk away. So this communication could come in about competing or gambling, okay? Okay, the Hermit. 5-9, Taurus is... Look, he's like taking time alone, walking away from this. So someone else kind of like detaching from it, walking away to gain clarity, because there's a lot of this stuff going on. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Someone doesn't trust our intuition, okay? Or this high priestess in reverse doesn't see that this isn't love. This person lacks love. Maybe they don't have love. Maybe there is no intimacy, like sexual intimacy, no passion. So upright would know that with this love, there is sacred union, inspiration. Wheel of Fortune, divine, I don't know, 1-1, 101 Capricorn, 211 Aquarius, 5-9, what else say, 9-1 Virgo, 110, oh, divine timing, good fortune, because someone's innocent. Okay, wow, apologies. Unconditional love, Page, a child even. Someone doesn't think a child is a blessing or something. Divine timing, good fortune, because someone is naive about this or innocent. I get there's unconditional love. There might have been look, this person going to have regrets over maybe listening to someone. Maybe you're listening to another reader online, okay? Or you're dealing with somebody else and maybe they think they have a completely different religious or spiritual thing. I just like, so when I look at it the other way, this person was trying to maybe isolate someone. I don't understand. The way they're boredom. Someone could have a 4-year-old or a 10-year-old. A Queen of Minuta in reverse. Yeah. Wow. This one is different. Could be another Taurus. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn. But this High Priestess, because I'm getting Virgo, Piscean energy with this, okay? But she's unabundant. Someone's in regrets. Okay, she doesn't have, she's very greedy, okay? This is materialistic, okay? Or she's in scarcity. This is the Queen of Minuta in reverse. Look, she's in regrets. And I just keep seeing how, like, this person is, like, eyeballing up here. Someone didn't trust their intuition about something being love, new love, working on your self-love. This is about self-love and inspiration, healthy sexual energy, creation, Hermit, death, man, an ending. Virgo, Scorpio. 85, someone could be 85, 85 Leo, born in 85, 82 Leo energy too. You could have that in your chart. Like I said, 5-9. Damn. 9-13. Something happening, an ending. So I'm almost getting like someone didn't pay attention to someone and they kind of wanted to walk away and disengage. So let's say somebody went out somewhere and actually played some gambling, some poker, like, you know, another person then just kind of left and walked and detached, and then something happened. This person was so preoccupied. And now we have death. Someone walked away alone and died. Or someone's detaching because they're recognizing that something's over. Okay, this person, wow. And someone had to pay off some debts. There's no favoritism here. Oh, wow. What I'm getting is it doesn't really matter. Death, you can't escape death. Doesn't matter your race, your age, your wealth. Alf, Beto, alphabet soup. Someone getting paid out or someone being kind and generous. Someone doesn't understand. This is showing, so the High Priestess in reverse also. This had nothing to do with passion or love or doing something. This was about helping someone pay off debts, okay, or being kind, generous. Like, we got the soup kitchen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, think about that, especially. So I'm going to talk about this, like, at an actual funeral. There are people as well, you know, that come in to try and help whoever's grieving, you know. This is something here. Could be this person didn't see that this was, there's generosity. They don't understand that. See, they're greedy. Weird. King of Corta is up. Fire sign and this one up. Aries, Sag energy potentially. So he's taking action, doing what he needs to do. He's reading the Royal Righteousness. Oh, there's a little lizard there. So this is a shift in energy of generosity, kindness, and caring. You know how people go out and like do work in the soup kitchen for like, you know, homeless people or something. Someone being generous. This other person was greedy or manipulative. If they had trusted their intuition, they would see that they were showing favoritism towards others, and it's not their highest self. I don't know. Tell me one more about this Queen of Minuta in reverse. King of Cups in reverse in this one. So we do have a little different dynamic. I get a lot of Pisces and maybe Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe another Taurus even. But I get a lot of Virgo, Pisces. Emotional manipulating. Heavy indulging. Someone's in heavy regrets. They're bored. This is boring. They keep saying boring. Who thinks it's boring? Because boring was the name. What? That's a third party. Weird. Okay, I'm going to ask more about this over here. Okay, with the 3 of Minuta. Yeah, this is someone trying to work with someone, even help them. Okay, I'm almost getting a weird thing with alchemizing some unhappiness or inner child work. So learning how to create something beautiful out of some type of, sadness or shadow. Okay. Or working on healing inner child or your childhood, or this is dealing with a child that's very unhappy. Or, okay. Don't want to have the conversation. Okay, what is this 3 of Minuta? So this is work. Knight of Wands in reverse. In the Knights, a player, someone did something reckless and then they didn't show up for someone. Oh my. Okay, they're also not going to help. Like, they don't bring anything to the table. Weird. Okay, Taurus, because we have, Knight of Quarta in reverse and Knight of Pentacles right there. And someone at a crossroads. Someone was waiting patiently for someone to show up here. Look, he's waiting, deciding. This is investigating. Things are twisted here. Why is he waiting? He's watching these people ski, I don't know, water ski. This is a crossroads. Someone being 32 is a Knight energy. The pizza driver. Like, look, they're both not in reverse. They're non-loyal. They don't pay for something. I don't know. They're run-around player, reckless. Someone turned around and went a different direction. They took a different path. This guy's looking online even. Maybe you see someone like going the wrong way or going a different direction. Maybe you maybe you know where they are. Something about a car not showing up, a vehicle. What is this about? Not being able to take the trip or move. Queen of Wands, upright. But I still see the Sun in reverse. Someone feels very unsupported, unloved. 1019. A child, a son, a Leo, a Libra. 10-9. This other person is single, okay? I don't know who this Queen of Wands is, but she's independent, okay? Single, financially stable, okay? I'm going to let it play out now. So I get this person is like, sees, you got a reckless player who sees someone who's very beautiful, very attractive. She's not out there trying to get some weird, attention. She's just doing her thing. I don't know, maybe a Sag, even, I don't know. Aries, Leo, but this feminine is upright, taking action, doing her thing. We have the fire signs on the up and up here. I'm just gonna, maybe something happened. Maybe she, there could have been a transformation. Someone's waiting to hear. I feel like I'm supposed to put it here. This is someone maybe you work with or collaborate with. And maybe even brainstorm or investigate something with someone's at a crossroads. Someone else is independent, single, financially stable, and maybe I'm dealing with a player. Maybe I don't know. This is just not a good offer. They're reckless. Maybe there's reckless driving, but they're immature, like a bully. Like they never, I get like take off. Like they don't like pitch in something. They don't show up, but someone else leave someone single. Someone had to handle shit on their own. This feminine is doing things here. A soulmate. This person could be a soulmate for you. Okay. A soulmate doesn't always have to be romantic, but it could be. There is this compassion. So some of you, if you're a single, independent, you have this new soulmate coming in. Maybe there was an ending to a relationship, okay? Or someone was trying to fight someone and isolate them and hurt them. Damn. We have the Fool upright. Someone's waiting for this new beginning. Waiting for the right timing, waiting for this conversation or communication. 9-2. 32. I really keep seeing somebody 902 or someone being 32 or 30. 38, 308. Okay. Okay. Someone doesn't know the truth. They don't want this revealed about a death or an ending. Okay. Or this hasn't been revealed. Okay. About someone kind of walking away, detaching because somebody was trying to compete and fight. 213. Wow. Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone's emotionally detached, trying to be generous, pay some debts off. So now we're not getting any of these ace cards. This person's not getting the aces. Emotionally detached. It's like I get almost like letting it go without even knowing the full truth of the matter. Someone isn't being honest. They're not telling you there's a piece missing. There's a third party. Yeah. Someone's feeling heartbroken. Someone's emotionally detached and they feel heartbroken. This could be the third party. Linguini. Ooh, Linguini. King of Quarta. King of Wands. Maybe he is a third party, okay? Or he's feeling heartbroken, or he's not telling someone about that. A betrayal. Yeah, someone feels heartbroken. 310, Pisces. Even 311, I don't know. King of Cups in reverse. Damn. This person very unhappy about this. Maybe someone has been betrayed, or they betrayed a child. They betrayed someone when they were like, there's Leo here, Pisces, Aries, maybe even seeing that Leo. Knowing like Leo, like maybe there's unconditional love that he's innocent, or there's a child there, a water sign or something, but there's good karma, good divine timing. I mean, someone knows that someone's heartbroken, or there's a third party. Someone could have had a heart attack. Actually, the weirdest thing, guys, I'm starting to remember today, 11:14. Maybe it's 11:15 even, but my uncle actually, literally, he freaking had a heart attack like at a diner, dude, and like collapsed in a different state, and it was like so sad. It was like, and his wife's birthday too, and I didn't get to go because. Anyways, but it could be something like that. Someone understands that someone is feeling very heartbroken. Now it could just be heartbroken. This person doesn't realize. It's like that this other person is emotionally detached from them. They don't want anything to do. Okay, someone like recognize that this is a betrayer. This was about materialism, money. Okay, with the Queen of Minuta, this is a gold digger energy. Fake spiritualist, fake high priestess. She's a betrayer. Ew. Dude, there's no way that these people actually fucking understand God or believe in God. Because if they did, they would realize that, God sees all, God knows all. This person could try and act. They could try and come off very, very sexy, or say that they have this new inspiration, okay, and act like new love is coming in, and love and sex, and I don't know, or that this person wants them. I just get somebody completely in some fucking delusion here. Because if you're a mouthpiece to God, like, judgment's way fucking harsh on you. Put yourself out there thinking that you're speaking for God, like a channel for God, and you're a fucking weird sexual pervert, delusion, fake love bombing. Oh man, I told you, man. Someone's very unhappy. We have Leo energy kind of on the board here. All right, someone is maybe, working with a child, or this is inner child work too, shadow work. The Sun, the Tower, remember, realizing that someone is independent, financially stable, and single. And this person just went through a tower. They didn't realize this. We got like the Olympic rings here. I don't know. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, this person is independent. Okay, tower, anxiety, fear. Like I saw all those were there, remember? I'm just letting it go now. Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Pisces, Libra, Cancer sign, Taurus, Capricorn. 9-2. 3-19, Pisces. Something going to happen during that time even. 3-16. 9-2. Someone could be born in 92. 9-2. Virgo even. Something broke. Like there's fear about something. A soulmate. There's a lot of anxiety because someone isn't being completely honest. Someone's not getting exactly what they were wishing or hoping for. Someone's kind of detaching. Okay. This communication, someone's being humbled. I don't know. Not getting what someone was wishing. Someone wanted honesty, truth, and clarity. But I get like, it's like somebody else just emotionally detached. King of Minuta in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of materialism here with this High Priestess in reverse. You know, like when you see like those type of like Christian ministries where they're like, donate to us healing and you need to pay your tithing and da. And I get that someone's just emotionally detached and trying to be generous, pay some debts off, but this person is greedy or very materialistic. So maybe you're emotionally detached from this person. Okay, they could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't know. They can be any sign, maybe they literally do not believe in God, and it is all about wealth and money, and power. Maybe this person thought they were going to get some land, property. This isn't about love, or maybe there's nothing there. There's no inspiration. They want someone to get rid. If there's a child, okay, or something, they don't. Page of Corta is the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Bad news. There's a third party. Someone's heartbroken. Maybe this third party, someone could have got pregnant or something, or they wanted someone to abort something. I don't even know. I don't know. Or lay down this heavy burden. They didn't want to deal. This is a bad parent. He didn't want to deal with, he didn't want to do the work. Someone is heartbroken over a child or losing a child even. Damn. Okay, or something that happened. They were betrayed. Someone felt very betrayed by a greedy, manipulative gold digger. Potentially an earth sign. The betrayal. And a King of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. 10-10. Not doing any work. Like, I don't know. I got the bag of potatoes. There's an injustice here. Okay, 10-11, 10-19. A lot of Libra energy. You could have Libra in your chart with this, okay, too. Or dealing with them. Weird. Someone betrayed someone. It's like they dumped. This is like not someone's burden. Someone laid down this burden. They don't want to deal with this betrayer. This person's a betrayer. It feels fresh. Like this is someone feels like this is not Three of Swords there is heartbreak, and 10 of Swords. 3-10. This heartbreak over being betrayed. Betray happens when you trusted someone. When you trusted and they broke trust. someone you counted on, someone, you know, it's when you already knew. And I just keep saying, like, whoever this person is, they're in regrets over listening to someone else or not trusting their intuition, you know, dealing with these materialistic gold diggers, emotional manipulating. Okay, they could also have, you know, greed. There could be a lot of intoxication. There's an injustice. Someone is in the dark about this. Leo Libra energy. 311 again. Injustice about this Queen of Wands or someone that someone's collaborating, working with. Legal stuff. Injustice. 19-year-old. 11-16. I don't know, guys. I kept seeing 11-17 gonna be something. 11-16, a tower could come in. So someone, because of this injustice, this tower is gonna make someone not, there's no choice left. A decision is made. The tower comes in and removes the other choices. So something happened. These other characters or people about work. Late at night, working late at night, anxiety. Check out the bubble. This is the 8 of Pentacles, okay? A soulmate, working late at night, a lot of fear, anxiety. $11.28, $11.29, $11.22. Those could be spotlight days about this. To focus on work. So this is someone's work. This is a soulmate. Soulmate work, working together, collaborating. Also, someone not getting what they were wishing for, okay? Someone didn't wish for this death, or someone wasn't wishing for themselves to end even. Maybe someone was trying to get somebody to off themselves, okay? Or someone was hoping, I don't know. We have 1-9 here as well. 8-9, 8-1, Leo. 5-9, 5-1, Tauruses. Okay, this isn't what somebody was wishing for. There is this compassion, love message coming in. It's authentic. Maybe this is working on this relationship even, or something, or working through some ending, okay? Working through some grief. Oh, look, we have Earth Angel energy too. I love that this is up because it shows it's real, authentic, and so many times we can't tell. This person, wow, they haven't learned their lesson about healing. This is healing, waking up. This person thinks they're a healer, or this could be about medical, or they make money on these things. This fettuccine, they're not letting it rest. I don't know why I'm saying that. They're not healed. They think they're a healer. I don't know. They're all about money. The cycles, yeah, the world in reverse. This person has not completed this lesson. Chapter's not over. Okay, bad news. There's still a third party. Someone is heartbroken. Not gonna have a whole new world. And not traveling the world, okay? Getting the whole spaghetti. I was like, the whole enchilada. Someone lacks any new inspiration or passion, okay? Or also, wow. 421. So I have a 21-year-old. Yeah. Someone's depressed, okay? For not putting this effort or this work in. Someone's depleted. They were playing, yeah. 5 of Cups. Look, ironically though, it's like, look, this is like, yeah, this is depressing. Oh, someone put all this work and effort into creating this, making these stuffed shells, and then something happened. It slips, falls, makes a mess. That's sad, but this person is sitting in that. They didn't put any work or effort in. And then they're playing. There really is grief there over something, and regrets, a lot of regrets. Okay, 11-6, 3-11, 3-6. So 3-11 is like Jupiter then moving forward. When we move into 2026. But that might just be spotlighted that that's this King of Cups in reverse person. I don't know. Someone wanting to be victorious, win something. Someone being celebrated. The Justice, though. Someone being 36. Like she's there, like, oh, taking pictures of her, thinking she's this person in the Justice. There's some injustice because someone else is being spotlighted and celebrated for an injustice. Look, they're like, oh, look at we're on the red carpet. Okay, I get it. Like, look, they're both wearing red. A red judge. A red, thinking she's a winner. Okay, that choice is going to be made for someone. These other, like that Taurus coming in, someone is not getting a job, not getting a gift or money or a raise. And then there will be a celebration. This is something someone's been working on with his soulmate. Okay, and maybe it's at a get together. Maybe it's a, this is like friendship, a celebration. I don't know, working on this. Like maybe it's about Thanksgiving or getting together or even celebrating with a soulmate at work or work get together. I don't know. Clarity, because there's no more options. Like I see someone thought someone was an option. This other person, we got the star in reverse. 817. Someone being 38 as well. 1-3. 613, Gemini. Huh. To me, this is like clarity. Someone was like unsure what would bring them some type of like, what was inside these tortellinis. Clarity, because someone is authentic. There's a love offer or apology even, taking accountability. It's authentic. There's other people. Okay, wow, that King of Minuta could be an Aquarius person, okay, or he's not a rising star, okay, he's materialistic, greedy, okay, he's not healed, he's refusing to rest his case or something here. Oh, maybe he's sick. I don't know. Thinking that someone was going to be a star. I don't know. Nope. Not a rising star. What do we got here? 717, Cancer sign as well. Page of Lunga in reverse, right? So someone has been stalking. Okay, this is the gossip card. Yeah. A third party, someone who's heartbroken or gossiping about something here. The children, gossip about children even, because we got the page of Corta, page of 3 different children in this dynamic. We have the King of Wands upright though. About somebody traveling, someone was trying to find out information about someone's vehicle, okay, or about a Cancer sign, or about somebody traveling somewhere, moving somewhere. They're gossiping. Or they can't, this isn't the factual information. A third party. There's 3 different kids here. Yeah. This person is going to be sad. Something's going on. They can't travel. Maybe they're intoxicated. Maybe this is a Cancer sign as well. Someone's in regrets. Maybe they maybe they were greedy. I don't know. Maybe they don't have finances or money. There's intoxications or drugs or something. Someone's trying to find someone. There's smear campaigning. The Hangman in reverse, right? They never stick around, okay? There's injustice here. 312, 36. Someone feels like that this makes them victorious. The Hangman. Injustice. This someone in the legal system is biased or something. They're not neutral. They're not willing to hear both issues, hear both sides of the story, hear the facts of the matter. We got Libra, Virgo energy. We have the Magician upright in this dynamic. Someone is creating something here. 12-1, 12-1, Sag, 12-2. Okay, a decision is going to be made, okay? What to create, what to manifest, right? Okay. Yeah, at a party, someone wants to create this. Like, think about this. If you're having this get together with friends or Thanksgiving even or something like this, it's work. Maybe this is someone's work, but this is a celebration, okay? Getting together. Maybe for some it has to do with an actual, you know, a death or an ending, and I've shared that before. Both my grandparents this month of November was times where they did end up passing. Well, and then we have grandmother there. Actually, the end of this month is so weird. They could be she could be Gemini, Capricorn. Someone's having an awakening and getting a second chance. Someone is being released from something here. Clarity, taking accountability, having an awakening. A celebration of life for a grandmother even. Look at that. Or a mother or something like this. Or she's watching over. For me, this is pretty cool, Taurus, because like I said, my grandmother and even a mother or something, right? It's a feminine energy. No way. Also Sag, potentially. So about 2014 and 2017. So going to happen during 2014 and 2017. Maybe they passed then or something like this. I don't know. This other person is very unhopeful, unoptimistic. You know. Very materialistic. That things can be healed. They're not a rising star. Okay, you have earth angel energy to balance something out. Yeah, somebody is lying, a thief. Gossiping. There's a third party that's a thief because you got the Seven of Swords and the Devil energy. They have addiction issues, obsessions, toxicities, pornography, drugs, alcohol. I don't know. A thief, klepto. A lot of huge major arcana is now coming in here. The Magician, Judgment upright, Temperance upright, coming in to balance all this shit out. That's Earth Angel. This person is not connected to their higher self. They're not an Earth Angel. And, yeah, the thief and a liar, manipulator. Libra, Sag, Gemini. I mean, I see these people as on the up and up here. I don't know. Look, gossiping. They haven't learned their fucking lesson. They could have been saying how we're going to travel the world together. Oh, I'm going to buy you a vehicle and a car, and we're going to go travel the world together. So this was what was tempted them in. Maybe they're lying about having, you know, that there's this new love, or they've worked on self-love, okay? And it's about even sexual things. I don't know what the hell. Okay, but we got the dog here, lion. 7 Cancer sign. 7/15 obsession, the devil. Something, this is what's stopping this person from being able to move forward or travel. Their addictions. Toxicity of our city. System of a Down. Yeah, bad memories from your past. You could have a past life connection to someone you might have known for a while, since childhood, right? Dude, this is toxic. Yeah. Someone who never hangs around. They never listen to both sides of the story. They get away with shit. I feel like somebody gets away with a lot of shit. And someone's so tired of it. Wow, someone wants to manifest a lover. Gemini energy. Double Gemini. 6/6. 6/12. Weird, okay. I get the memories of this person never showing up. Always like, I don't know, needing to be seen, okay? Always needing to be out there, feeling like they're winning, they're victorious. They're celebrating, they're being celebrated, even though there's an injustice. Someone was like manifesting actual love connection, or another lover even sometimes, I don't know, or a choice. The Lovers and the Magician. Okay. Multitasking, though. Sometimes this is even working with friends or collaborating. Maybe it is about, these people would be happy to celebrate your love. Not envious, not jealous, okay? Or you would be as well. That it's not like before. This is multitasking, working. This is about working together with a lover as well. And friendship, collaborating, having a good time, a true soulmate. What is up with the Queen of Cups? So we are seeing a bit of different. Both King and Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen and King of Pentacles in reverse. So Earth and Water energies are showing up full of emotional manipulation, playing a fucking victim. Okay? She's not a lifeguard. She's not a lifesaver. She's drowning in her own. Someone has had an awakening or given, I feel like you've already given this person a second chance. But they were always looking at their options and a bit of an illusion here. This person isn't getting what they were hoping for. Oh, they actually want to argue about temperance or with a Sag. Okay, or during that time, Aquarius Sag. This is the gaslighter, manipulator. This is someone trying to get attention by calling. Like, imagine you're like sitting down, gonna make something, and then the phone call. This person's always on the phone. This person calling, an energy vampire. So don't answer the fucking phone. Maybe they act like it's an emergency all the time. I don't know who it is. A Scorpio, a Cancer sign, a Pisces. I don't know. She's trying to compete, and you have High Priestess in reverse. So she could be gossiping or... I don't get this. 514 Taurus, 5-7. This person could also 214 Valentine's Day, 2-5. This person could be 25, 6-2. We have King of Swords up right now. See, this is the gaslighting, manipulating, arguing. Maybe this is some noodle someone doesn't really like. I don't know, honestly. It just looks like in the card that, this is someone who distracts to cause chaos. A feminine. This is, oh, woe is me, save me. I need help. And someone else is maybe a therapist or they need some legal advice. Okay, I don't know. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, King of Longa, the law. Somebody has been caught or is thieving and lying. Maybe someone says, think this through logically. Someone detach emotionally because this person is trying to make someone feel some way. This person's sneaky, thief, and a liar, a third party. They have addiction issues, obsession, temptation, lust. I mean, greed. They can't move. They're so stuck. They're so stuck. They have this attachment to the devil, the lobster here. 615. 6-3, Gemini, 6-6. Okay, this could be a mother, a grandmother, an ex-wife, an empress at work, the Pope, a divorcee. Okay, she's been divorced or she's breaking free. The Pope in reverse, Empress in reverse, Taurus, another Taurus even. Or this is someone, if you have been separated, maybe you have, like, I totally understand. Like so for example, my father, and his ex-wife, I mean, they got children together. And he doesn't do or say things about her or anything, even though he knows what she is. And she's playing a fucking victim. She's very unabundant in life. Sometimes this is an older woman who never had children, okay? But this is someone who broke a law of our contract as well. They're not being a good, loving, compassionate, nurturing mother, okay? This person might not even have, they may not have their own children ever. So this could also be another person who is, a new relationship or a new marriage. And she wants to argue and bicker and fight about like an ex person, you know, and giving money to children because there's greed here. She thinks this is a competition. She could also be a Virgo being this way, okay? A Scorpio. Someone gave someone a second chance and they're coming in all pointed, like wanting to, this is gaslighting and arguing. And do you know what this person did to me? I don't know. Empress in reverse. It could also be a Libra, Justice in reverse, Leo, Virgo. 12-3, 12-6, Sag, 6-3. Okay. Someone maybe feels, okay, this is also, look, okay, this is also appears a same-sex relationship with a lover, okay? And the Pope, okay, breaking free of traditions, traditional marriage, okay? I don't know. Maybe she actually, I don't know, someone was manifesting this. Maybe someone, that was a thing. If it, you know, I'm not against that. It's more like the deception, okay? Or maybe this is about, you know, someone has a new lover because there has been a separation. Maybe this other lady did do some sneaky shit behind the scenes. Okay, I don't know. The Pope in reverse. Someone could be 35. That could happen when someone was 35, 36, 33. Page of Minuta in reverse. Damn. Yeah, the weirdest thing is, like, I get, like, this person does not even want children. This sometimes is abandoning children. Okay, so, or not caring. I don't know. Also not paying any type of, you know, not being generous at all. Like, someone can't juggle this. This person sees someone's wealth. This is someone, like, this is money. Inheritance, like family money, going out together, 10 of Minuta. Someone thought it was a competition. Like, she sees money and she's greedy. Yeah, she's holding on to this person because of money and somebody's wealth, land, inheritance, property. 10-5, 10-6, wait, 10-4, Libra, 10-14, Libra. King of Swords, maybe this is someone you can communicate with, an emperor, a boss, because we do have you guys also did show like a compassionate or a nurturing and understanding mature man as well, and a King of Pentacles. But this could also be, so communication coming in to the boss or from the boss. King of Swords, thinking this through, communicating, talking about this person, like maybe even telling him, oh my gosh, this is what she's saying, this is what she's doing. She's really holding on to it. There's a huge greed energy. Okay, she's always trying to cause some confrontation, create confusion, illusion. Emperor is taken, like, seeing also that this person is really stuck. They really fucked themselves over here. 44. 444. They can't travel anywhere. They are obsessed. This is addiction. This isn't love. This is obsession, and this is about money. 6-4. Someone could be 64, 7-4, 7-4. Cancer sign, Gemini. There's sadness there. 54. Emperor's upright. Helping. So maybe they're just looking for someone to help give them guidance. I don't know. They could be talking to about their father or their boss, or I don't know who this is. Oh my gosh, yeah. So this could be with an Empress in reverse, could be a mother, a mother-in-law, a wife, you know, whoever this might be. An Empress, though. She's broken vows or contracts or laws even, okay? Or you've had a separation, a divorce. I get like 4 of Wands in reverse, the house. There's going to be a bandit. She can not take care of things. She's very unhappy. She could also be a Leo, okay? Or she's very unhappy. She doesn't like the children. She's not compassionate, loving, nurturing towards family and children. Now, you can have same-sex relationships where they still love family and children. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. Okay, 43, 45, 47. Could have happened during that time where she's that age. Four of Wands in reverse. So someone is not, this is not, if she's not stable, she's not taking action, building a solid foundation. She's not being a good, sometimes this is an Empress who abandons, right? Doesn't realize there's patience involved here. You reap what you've sown here, 47, 45. So someone maybe realized, you know, maybe they wanted a separation or a divorce. Maybe someone did find out that there was another lover. You had some player energy here too, breaking free from normal tradition. But this is about thinking about the future and how it will affect. So it's like this person maybe didn't realize how this is going to affect their future. We have strength coming in now. Wow, 78. Someone's very strong. Okay, very confident. Look, I love this card though, because look, he's put on this work into like jarring all this stuff, and he's kind of sitting there now. This is also a time of resting, you know, after harvest and being patient. It'll be time. Someone is having confidence and strength now. A soulmate. Not having to feel like they got to be on high defense to protect and defend themselves. Okay. Facing fears even. And then the Queen of Swords in reverse again. 9, 10. Okay. 8, 10, Leo. Virgo. 9, 4. 9 of Wands. Also getting like this person can't protect or defend themselves. Like it's the apron. Like all of this was like to protect her clothes from this. This person wants to compete and fight. Maybe they're playing a victim, like they lost something. Weird. Queen of Swords is also here, trying to argue, bicker, manipulate about money. Greedy, holding on, trying to cause confrontations. So someone calling someone and then, you know, making someone have to go away and communicate, whether it's you or your person. All right, talking about like they're holding on to all the cookies. They want all this money. Ugh. Yeah, then feeling like you gotta like protect yourself. King of Swords. Maybe even they're like threatening certain things. And so then you have to like, you gotta call like a therapist or an attorney or get legal advice or something, or a boss, an emperor, or a masculine. Because this person trying to steal from you. They're a thief and a liar trying to take off someone's plate. Yeah, the moon. So maybe this is into the unknown. 10-18. So it could also be some Libra. 10-14. Any of those. And it doesn't have to be. I see the Emperor could also be 74. Okay, or a Cancer sign, 4th of July. I get moon, a Pisces or a Cancer sign. 7-18. This is keeping something hidden even, or this is into the unknown. Okay, yeah, this is someone from your family dynamic that is not loving, not supportive. It could be a mother-in-law, a grandmother, a stepmother, your actual mother, a wife. I don't know. For me in this dynamic, it would definitely be my mother-in-law is a no. My sister-in-law is a no. My aunt is a no. My stepmother, a no. They are not women who I will look up to, that treated me with love and respect, that showed me, yeah. You know, and this person might be very, very judgmental about same-sex relationships as well. Imagine that. No, I speak out. If it's based on lust, let's be honest. There are same-sex ones that are all based on lust. Same thing. Okay. Same thing with heterosexuals. So I get that. Like 4-10. 10-4, good buddy. 10-3. 34. And that's the thing. I know myself and I have no attraction that way. So people also need to respect that. But when some people give off the wrong vibes, though, don't they? I don't know. She might just be denying it because there might have been something that happened there. I don't know. Yeah, that's the final card. 3-10 again, Pisces. 3-19. Something could have happened during that time. Final card, 10-7, 10-8. Libra, 10-5. The Magician is manifesting, though, love. Double Gemini and and Taurus. So this could just be that someone's breaking free from someone else's, I'm going to say that in this way, from a dominating, because that shows Catholicism. And maybe there is, I don't know, for some of you, maybe you feel that way, or there is, or if not, you have compassion and understanding. This is very, you know, this lady probably abandoned. She probably cheats all the time too. Okay. Or she's unabundant. Maybe this lady doesn't even have fucking kids for some of you, you know, like my aunt. I don't know. Anyways, that's the final card, Tauruses. There is still some, so I don't know who this is for you, but someone is, I mean, you do have these other people working well. So we are seeing a bit of a different story, but similar. But for sure, similar. Whoever this is needs to let something go. I just want to look. Someone's been waiting for this information or for the right timing for someone to show up for some new beginning. No, upright. Let's look at the other way. So if someone is truly connected, High Priestess Center energy, knowing that there is an inspiration and passion. Also, she's not going to be gossiping and talking to people about her sexual endeavors either, or not, or you know what I mean, or asking about it, or spreading gossip or lies. Okay. And about love, because love and inspiration, sex and love, passion, okay, knowing that this is, you know, part of this connection, new love, new inspiration, new sexual chemistry. All right. Also, like 1-6. So someone feels like they can't pay off some debt, right? Or would be realizing that someone owes something, or they need to, the give and take needs to be balanced in this relationship, and be kind. So working on, like, you know, paying off debts or being generous. So I'm really holding on to the emotions of making sure that there is fairness and balance and give and take in this relationship. Okay. Material wealth being, you know, is also healthy. He would be stable, being hopeful, optimistic, you know, resting, about healing, you know, about even, you know, paying for these types of healing modalities, feeling optimistic. Look how much better this looks. Being generous, giving. All right. And maybe over here I was dealing with someone who was very imbalanced, overindulging in something. Okay, always trying to argue and bicker and cause some confusion here. 5-14, maybe there is some Sag. And 5-4, okay, wanting someone to give something up or let go. And that'd be honesty. It's material, it's things. And I just see them in reverse, you know? In reverse, it's greed, gaslighting, bickering, fighting. It could be an Aquarius in this dynamic in reverse. The Star in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Could be a neighbor or someone you grew up with. I don't know who that is, though. All right, guys. That is what I have for you. Hopefully that gave you some guidance, clarity, understanding what's going on here with this dynamic. Okay, like I said, you're going to have one more video where I do jump into the angels and the ancestors' messages and the spirit animals. This one's been thoroughly enjoyable. And that will be it. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys have a happy and safe November, and happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Tauruses. Bye-bye.